What's going on, guys? My name is Citizen Nuketown, and welcome back to another gameplay commentary from me here today. And what you guys are watching is probably my best game so far, I'd say. We're on the map Riot. I'm using the Akimbo SMGs, the Sac-3s, because you already have your first two Sacs, and the third one is this gun, because you need all sorts of cojones to be able to use this weapon. But hopefully you guys do enjoy. I'll try to leave the class loadout. I don't think it's changed much since the last time I've used it. I'm not entirely sure, but just give it a try, and if you like it, whatever. If you don't, also whatever. But hopefully you guys do enjoy. Very entertaining gameplay, in my opinion. Very fast-paced. But if you probably have noticed, I've actually been enjoying playing Advanced Warfare. I play it quite a bit. I'm still like top 20 in the world for S&D right now. Even though there's a lot of people catching up after the Prestige glitch has been fixed. But one of the biggest reasons I've actually been enjoying this game a whole lot more is because of the matchmaking. Like, after the game kind of got released, there's only like the original like super nerdy players who knew exactly when this game was coming out. They knew that they wanted to play it at midnight, and they knew all the pro strats from watching Team Martin videos, etc. But that has slowly started to change. There's been a whole lot more people that are a lot more casual, younger audiences, and overall just less skilled players joining into the game. And as well, I've kind of figured out a way to help guide yourself into more casual lobbies that have a lower kind of overall kill-death ratio, score per minute, all that other stuff. And this doesn't involve reverse boosting or whatchamacallit, doing anything to your stats to make, you know, them worse so you play easier opponents. This is something that's totally not sketchy at all. It just has to do with who you play with. And normally I play with a party of people. I like to play with a bunch of people because in this game a lot of the fun is like actually talking to people and trying to figure out where people are based on what the callouts your teammates are giving. Not so much just the overall you know, sounds and shit like that. Like, this game, it's a lot more of a team game than previous ones. But if you're playing with a team of people and you have one of your friends or whoever you're playing with isn't the greatest player in the world, consider making them the leader. And from my experience with the skill-based matchmaking in this game, it works by trying to sort people into lobbies that are based on the skill level of the host, not of the entire group. It doesn't take into account that, hey, this person is super awesome or super terrible, even though they're not party leader. It just kind of looks at whoever's hosting the game and no one else. So I was actually playing with a friend where this was his 4th or 5th game. He was only level like 10 or something like that. A really, really low level. Didn't figure out how to play this game almost at all, and went negative in many of his games. One, because he wasn't used to it, and there's a lot of people that already knew rush routes and you know, lines of sight and shit like that. But he also wasn't the greatest player at all. No offense, Brandon. I know you're watching this. Well, you might be watching this. But, you know, he's, you know, a below average player. And with that, we find below average skilled lobbies. Lobbies that don't have the best players in them. And are chock full of noobs. It's a lot more fun doing this, and you can end up using a lot more weird weapons and different class setups that normally you would not find in kind of the try-hard, sweaty, BAL-only lobbies where everyone just jump shots and drop shots and strafes with stock and whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much the main tip that I have to finding easier lobbies. There are some other ones that have been in all the other Call of Duties based on like when you're playing, trying to avoid times where, you know, you're facing the older audiences, the people that, you know, are generally more experienced in this game. Like, try not to play at midnight because you'll just find people who are sweaty nerds, or and try to play during the day on weekdays, and then maybe like mid-afternoon or early morning on the weekends, just because those people who play Call of Duty at those times generally are not the best players, are not the most hardcore, and are more casual than what you typically see at you know, kind of the later times in the day, or you know, just at typical playing hours. So hopefully that helps you guys find easier lobbies, and with easier lobbies, easier time, you know, getting kills and having fun and having a game that's more casual. But that's it for me. My name's Citizen Nuketown, and I am signing out. Peace, guys.